Good morning, everybody. I know we're not online yet, but we're here in the room, right? Welcome and good morning to the Napa Valley Center for Spiritual Living community. Whether you're here in person or online, hello. We're happy you're here, where everybody is welcome. I'm a practitioner and ministerial student. Hello, my name is Georgia Davis, and I'm filling in for our minister, Reverend Jay Lang, who is having a great time in Yosemite National Park with his sons and their families this weekend. So thanks for being with us, even though Reverend Jay is gone. But we have a wonderful person here instead of Reverend Jay today. Ooh, that's a hot one. Thank you very much. And Karen will be sharing her wonderful music.
I will.
And an amazing message.
Yes.
That's right. So let's give her a warm welcome as we open up our service.
Yay!
And we have a little song.
We have a little song. Good morning, everybody. And good morning to live stream. I know my friend Ann Pogue is out there in Illinois watching. So I want to just tell you how fabulous it is to be here with you. This is my home church. You know, this is where I started in 1999 when I didn't know anything about New Thought. So coming back here always feels like home. So thank you, thank you. So here's the thing. I want you to sing with me today. And this is my magic wand. Wait a minute. That says that you can sing. Do you like that? Wait a minute. Wait, here we go. So if anyone ever told you couldn't sing like they did to me in 4th grade, Karen, when everyone else is singing, could you just hum? So we're going to heal that today, okay? So I have a brand new song for you. There's a brand new chant. Do you know Gary Lynn Floyd? So he's one of my songwriting partners. We wrote this little song. So I'm going to go really slow just to have you learn it, and then we're going to speed it up and rock and roll, okay? So it goes like this. We are one, we are in unity. We are a loving, inclusive community. Oh, don't everybody look at that, just hear it first. Everyone goes, we are grateful, and everyone is welcome here. We spread our love into the world. So that's the first part. The next part goes, we are one, we are in unity, we are one, we are one, and we are one, we are in unity, we are one, we are one. So that's the whole thing. You ready to sing it now? 1, 2. We are one, we are in unity, we are a loving, inclusive community. We are grateful, everyone is welcome here. We spread our love into the world. Let's do that again. We are one, we are in unity. Very good. We are a loving, inclusive community. We are grateful, we are grateful, everyone is welcome here. We spread our love into the world. Next part goes, we are one, we are in unity, we are one, we are one. are great. We are grateful. Everyone is welcome here. We spread our love into the world. Let's go to the next part again. We are one. We are in unity. We are one. We are one. And we are one. We are in unity. We are one. We are one. We are one. We are in unity. We are a loving, inclusive community. We are grateful. Everyone is welcome here. We spread our love into the world. We spread our light. We spread our light into the world. We spread our joy. We spread our joy into the world. We spread our love. We spread our love into the world. And yes, we do, don't we? Yay!
Thank you, Karen. See, I told you it's going to be a great day. So if you are here for the very first time or online, or it's been a while even, we offer you a special welcome. We'll acknowledge you later in the service. Though we'd like to begin our service repeating our vision and mission statement. Please join us by saying our vision statement that's on your screen. We are an inclusive community for spiritual growth and compassionate action. And our mission statement, together we say, we are co-creating a world that works for everyone by living intentionally, loving unconditionally, and seeing God in all people and all faiths. Thank you. So as I said, we have a great service today. And before we get started, I want to let you know about a few announcements. And we have some wonderful members of our board to come and give them to you today. Ready? Jeannie and Johanna, if you don't know them, are on our board. And they're going to tell you about what's happening.
Good morning, all. And Jeannie and I are co-presidents, and it's worked very well. First of all, I'd like to... Yes, it's worked very well. First of all, next slide, I'd like to tell you about... now that is fabulous. Don't we all wish we were there having service? Yeah. Oh, it's just beautiful. This is not what is on here. Yeah. Today is Appreciation Day.
That is number one in our announcement. So today we're having a very...
You told me it was other.
We were doing well.
We were doing so well. Hello again. Announcements. Today, right after our service, in a gratitude celebration for the Spanish-speaking ministry, and I saw Imelda out there, is an amazing lunch for $20, which benefits the Spanish-speaking ministry. So and it's at 12:30. So hopefully, all you who can be here, please come and enjoy the wonderful food. In honor of Miguel, who is here in that beautiful, beautiful shirt from New Mexico. Who planted the... Yes, and it's wonderful to have you here and looking forward to the lunch. Okay. Yeah. Well, every Wednesday, there at 6 p.m., there is the open mindful meditation for beginners and experienced weekly drop-ins in the sanctuary. No registration is needed. And then upcoming is the Unbottled Summer Series, and that's going to be held here in our courtyard. And what is happening is on July 22nd, local Napa Valley artist Johnny Smith will perform live right here in the courtyard, unbottled, as part of Napa Valley Center for Spiritual Living's Unbottled free concerts. Johnny will be joined by local favorite Steve Della Malagroria for an unbottled evening that promises great music, good vibes, and in our newly revamped courtyard. You can bring your own picnic. Music begins at 6 and will go until 8. Love offering and donations are definitely appreciated. Next, Love Cover Me. That's going to be one of the unbottled on the 18th, Gary Lynn Floyd. And next is, I have this. Yeah. Gary's going to be here. That would be exciting. Yeah. You can see this wonderful photograph of the new practitioners, and there's going to be an installation. Yes. Woo-hoo! An installation and conferring of emeritus status on July 30th at 11:30 with a reception to follow. We are recognizing Janet Chapman and Diana Browning for 20 years of service. And of course, Crush MS is coming up on July 29th. In our community partner, we will hold their wine, food, music auction at the Reed Family Vineyards at the end of the month. There is still time to donate, to volunteer. Contact Karen Reed to find out how you can get involved. And Karen is right here up front, and I saw she has her clipboard. So she's ready to go. It's a wonderful event if you haven't been there. You're on. Oh, yeah, I did yours.
So on August 12th, I still want to sign up. There's only 15, it's limited to 15 individuals. Marla Toffel will be here. She's a somatic bodywork coach, spiritual coach, and she's going to be leading a program with mindfulness-based bodywork. So there's still time to sign up. People are signing up already, but there are still some slots available, and that's on a Saturday from 10 to 1. And she's been trying to come for a while to do a program, but because of the COVID and other situations, we're finally going to see her in August. So it's time to sign up. All right, thank you.
Thank you, ladies. Can I have my paper back, Johanna? Thank you. I don't have it memorized. So, there is a lot going on at the center, and if you're online and you haven't been here, come on down for something, because we have so much going on for the summer. Come and be a part of the community. Okay, let me see. So I am so grateful for everyone being here today, and thank you for your patience as we move through this time together. And my finding my way. Yes, please come up, Karen.
Let's give her a round of applause for everything she's doing.
And our board presidents, too.
Good job.
So just to remind you that we are here for you with our prayers, and our practitioners, even our new practitioners are here today, will be available after service. As you can see, I'm wearing my stole, and that's an easy way to recognize that I am a practitioner in service. So you can come and find me afterwards if you'd like a prayer. And you can also fill out a form in the lobby. And as you see online and right here, there are many ways to submit your prayers. And prayers are great when it's good and when it's hard. So recognize the times that are really good too with a prayer. It's a good way to really celebrate the good things in your life and your gratitude. We're here for you. Sorry. Some of this is a little confusing. We miss you, Reverend Jay. So I'm just going to bring us into the room formally, recognizing that there is just one spirit, one love, one divinity, the magic that is within every cell, every microbe and every bit of air in between that is connecting us already. I just take this moment to remember this divine truth that we are all part of this one. There is just one thing happening now, one thing happening always, and it is God moving through this thing. Is this thing life, love, beingness, spirit? Recognizing that each one of us is a part of this divine spirit, that we are necessary, that we are called here today, that we are called here into being exactly who we are, without anything added or taken away. We are this precious gift of life. So knowing that we are the blessing already, I claim this time together as sacred, holy, beautiful, perfect. And knowing that this is the truth of every moment, I celebrate it by saying, and so it is. Thank you, Karen. So now I get to hand over our service to the lovely Karen Drucker, who blesses us with her time, her gift, her talent, her energy, and her love.
My pleasure.
Because she loves this center.
I do.
And we are very lucky to have her as often and as much as we do. So thank you, Karen.
Thank you. Thank you. So today, the title that I was given is The Path to the Heart. And I decided to do something a little different than what I normally do. I usually just do it, I usually bookend my talks with a song. But today I want to do it as music as a path to the heart. So I want you to put your hand on your heart right now. I want you to just check in. Close your eyes. Just feel where your heart is right now with no judgment. Just, is it open? Is it closed? Are you ready? Are you excited? Are you apprehensive? Are you feeling good? What are you feeling? So you can open your eyes. And let me ask you something. When you sing right now, how's it going to make you feel? When I say, you are the face of God, I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God. So join me if you know it. You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are a part of me. You are the face of God. I see some of you doing this sign language. It goes like this. You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. I hold you. You scoop that person's essence into your heart. You are a part of me as you are your part, my part, coming into my heart. You are the face of God. So do that again if you want. You are the face of God. Look around the room and say, I hold you in my heart. Let's create that community this morning. You are a part of me. You are the face of God. If you feel comfortable, sing it to someone. You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. I hold you. You are a part of me. You are a part of me. You are the face. You are the face of God. Just that last line. Just say, you are the face of God. You are the face of God. You are holy, holy, holy. You are holy, holy, holy. You are holy, holy, holy. You are holy. Just that. What you sing. You are holy, holy, holy. You are holy, holy, holy. You are holy, holy, holy. You are whole. So can you keep singing that? You sing. You are Holy Spirit divine. You are come to me. You are feeling love. You are, it's healing me. You are open my heart. Allow me to see the beauty and love that lives in me. Now put your hands up and say to everybody, say, you are holy, holy. Just look around the room. They might need to hear it today. You are holy. You are holy, holy, holy. You are. Now do that again and say, we are. Give it to everybody. We are holy, holy, holy. We are holy, holy, holy. We are holy, holy, holy. We are. Now put your hands over your heart and say it, I, to yourself. I am holy, holy. Feel what you're saying. I am holy, holy. I am holy, holy, holy. I am whole. Just that last line, just say, I am whole. I am whole. One more time. I am whole. Last time. I am whole. So right now, put your hand on your heart as it is, and just feel what it feels like right now to breathe, to sing, to connect with each other through that music. What do you feel right now? So open your eyes, just pop it out. What do you feel right now? Gratitude, peace, joy. Did you feel that when you first walked in, or did it have a little bit of a shift by just singing for a few minutes? A shift, and that's what music is. There is a quote that says, there's a quote that says, music has the ability to bypass the brain and go straight into your heart. Do you agree with that? So does anyone have an overactive brain like me that's always going, wee? That you allow yourself by singing, by doing music, by listening to music or singing that music, that it bypasses that brain and drops into your heart. And that's what I'm going to be talking about today. How music has that ability to be a spiritual practice that allows you to drop into your heart. And it's like praying. It's musical praying is what I call it. And that's what specifically I love to do, is to write chants. And a chant, just to digress here, a chant is simply a song that repeats an affirmation over and over. And do y'all know what an affirmation is? So an affirmation is a statement of fact. It's a positive message that you're going to say. That for years, when I first learned about affirmations, I put yellow stickies all over my house. You have thin thighs, you're a foxy babe, money is coming to you, life is easy and effortless. And I realized that, I would just say those things, and I would say them over and over, but I still couldn't realize that I had thin thighs. And it's like when I realized that I could sing these things, it would drop into a different part of me. So I realized many, many years ago that when I started my day singing an affirmation, singing something positive, it would shift the whole day would be different. And I learned the power of this when I was at a hotel and the alarm clock radio went off with Linda Ronstadt singing to me, "You're no good, you're no good, you're no good, baby, you're no good." And then she says, in case I didn't hear it, "I'm gonna say it again, you're no good, you're no good." And so what do you think I'm singing to myself all day long? You're no good. You're really no good. Anything I would do, you'd hear this old voice going, "You know what? You're no good. You're no good." So let me even ask you this. And this is one of the main things that I'm about, is how you start your day. And I have this question to ask you. Did you walk to the bathroom this morning as you woke up, looked in the mirror and went, "Oh my God, did you get more beautiful overnight? What is the deal with this body? And you, look at you." Did you do that? Or did you look in the mirror and go, "Oh my God, everything's dropping"? And So this is why I'm talking about music as a spiritual practice, that when you start your day singing a song that's going to be positive, that's the foundation of your day. So let me ask you a question. Plop, plop, fizz, fizz. You deserve a break today, so get up and where? There you go. In the valley of the jolly. There you go. You've got the ho, ho, ho. But aside from that, ho, 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 green giant. So do you have any idea how old those commercials are? I don't want to say anything bad about any of us. But the idea that those things are in your head from what, 50 years ago, 40 years ago? And that's what an earworm is. An earworm is when you get something in your head that just keeps cycling around, so that 40 years later I can go in the Valley of the Jolly and you all go, "Ho, ho, green giant." And so the idea that you put something positive in your mind that becomes an earworm, isn't that a great idea? To start your day with a positive message and let music be the one that takes you there. So for example, I start my day with love. When I start my day with love, that's what I get more of, is love. Can you sing that line? I start my day with love. When I start my day with everything I do, everything I do. Oh, sorry, I blew it. Is love. Let me do that again. I start my day with love. When I start my day with love, that's what I get more of, is love. You got it. Sing it again. I start my day with love. When I start my day with love, that's what I get more of, is love. And the next part is like this. You just say, love, love, love. Then you go up a little bit. You go, love, 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 love. All right, you want to declare some peace today? You like peace? I start my day with peace. When I start I feel that sweet release. I feel that sweet release of peace. You got it. I start my day with peace. When I start my day with peace, I feel that sweet release of peace. Then you go, peace, 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 peace. Peace, peace, peace. Peace, peace, peace. I feel that peace, peace, peace. Peace, peace, peace. All right, how about you want some joy today? Joy's good? Here we go. I start my day with joy. When I start my day, everything I do is infused. Everything I do is infused with joy. All right, we need to practice that one a little bit. So joy, I am infused. Can you try doing that? Practice it once. Infused. Very good. So we're just waiting for the coffee to kick in. And then I start my day with joy. When I start my day with joy, everything I do is infused with joy. All right, that's very good. One more time. I start my day Here's your big chance. Everything I do is infused with joy. Thank you for the choreography. I like that. And joy, joy, joy. Joy, joy, joy. I feel that joy, joy, joy. Joy, joy, joy. All right, bring it into a prayer. Let's go back to the top. I start my day with love. When I start my day with love, that's what I get more of, is love. I start my day with love. When I start my day with love, that's what I get more of, is love. So isn't that the truth? When I start my day, oh, you could applaud if you want. She started to go, am I loud? Actually, so this is what's kind of interesting. So for the last few years, I've been online doing my women's groups and concerts and everything. And so, you know, at the end of a song, you'd see people in their little Zoom thing doing this, but they were all muted. So someone gave me one of these. Do you love that? It's my applause meter. So hearing live applause, I got to tell you, is a thrill. So Charles Fillmore said, listen to this great quote, "You can quickly be released from the prison of pain or grief if you will sing, be grateful, and pray." Isn't that great? You will quickly be released from the prison of any pain if you sing, be grateful, and pray. And I love this quote too. Speaking of the heart, you have tried it the hard way. Now try it the heart's way. The effortless way, just for a while. The divine is not even a breath away from you. It can never be apart from you. It is the core of your very being. Your heart is the center. So when we talk about the path to the heart, you know, it really is looking at what are things that can bring you to that place. And when you're in your head, when you wake up in the morning and go, oh, I've got this to-do list and I've got to do all these different things, when you allow yourself to drop in to that place of what does my heart have to say today? And you know, one of my practices that I learned many years ago was the idea of starting my day, not only with a positive message, but putting my hand on my heart and saying, what does my heart have to say today? I mean, that could be the very first thing you do in the morning. What does my heart have to tell me? And I learned this little exercise that I created from many years ago. I was part of a theater troupe that went around to all these different pediatric wards all over the Bay Area. And the character that I played in this little show was called Dr. Heart. And I had a heart smock, I had heart earrings, I had a heart hat. I was just a big old giant heart. And my little job in this show was I had a stethoscope. And I went around to all the children. Now their doctors and their parents weren't in the room. It was just them, and they're hooked up to IVs and all this stuff, and it just broke your heart. But my job was to go up to them with my little stethoscope, and I'd put my stethoscope on their heart and go, what does your heart have to say? What does your heart have to say? And these little lammy poos would look up at me with these big eyes. And now, again, no one's in the room that, you know, it's just them and all their friends. And they'd say, I'm so worried about my mom. You know, she's so concerned. Or I want to just go out and play. I hope I get better soon. And I realized that they were given the opportunity to just share where they were. And I realized we need to do that on a daily basis, just with ourselves. Just share where you are, how you're feeling, and to tell the truth. Because one of the things I think that happens for all of us is we're afraid of, if we tell the truth to ourselves, oh, I've got to do something about it. You know, that means I've got to, you know, change something or have an uncomfortable conversation. And one of the things I think that's so important is to allow yourself to just be gentle with yourself. You know, this little song that I wrote years ago, I will be gentle with myself. I will be gentle with myself. And I will hold my heart will hold my heart like a newborn baby child. How about I will be easy on myself? I will be easy on myself. I will be easy on. I love myself. I love myself like a newborn baby child. Sing that again. I will be easy on myself. I will be easy on mine. I will love myself, and I will love myself like a newborn baby child. Now here's the interesting part of the song. I will only go as fast as the slowest part of me feels safe to go. So that gives you this permission to be like, well, am I ready to tell the truth about this? How do I feel? I will only go as fast as the slowest part of me feels safe to go. Sing that line with me. I will only go as fast as the slowest part of me feels safe to go. 'Cause now I know, let's affirm and say, I am gentle. I am gentle with myself. I am gentle with and I rock myself, and I rock myself like a newborn baby child. I am gentle with myself. I am gentle with myself. Love myself, and I love myself like a newborn baby child. And I hold myself, and I hold myself like a newborn baby child. I love myself, and I love myself like a newborn baby child. So what that means, I will only go as fast as the slowest part. It means that when you tell the truth to yourself, and what might come up is, oh wow, you know that lunch meeting I have with someone this afternoon? Not so much. I would rather stay in my jammies and stay home. And you get to choose. I mean, that's one of the main things with all this. You get to choose how your day is going to be. So are you going to go to that lunch meeting that you don't want to go to and not be authentic? You know, so you get to choose. Do I want to call that person up and say, you know, love you, mean it, can we reschedule? Don't, you know, I just want to stay home. And hopefully if you have someone who's understanding, they're going to go, oh, sure, fine. But there could be times when you feel like it could be you know, an uncomfortable situation. And you just, as long as you can acknowledge to yourself what your truth is, you might still go and do that meeting. But to me, what the key is allowing yourself to know what the truth is. And you know, that little song that that little chant that I just sang to you, I had done something really stupid, and I was beating myself up, and I was just going, oh, Drucker, you idiot. And I called a friend of mine thinking, well, she'll make me feel better. And I call up my friend and go, you wouldn't believe this stupid thing I did. I'm such an idiot. And she said, stop. I will not have you talk to my friend that way. And how often do we talk to ourselves that way? You know, and that's the thing, if you can even just remember the one line, I will be easy on myself. When that critic comes up, that you can just say, I mean, I'm going to give you another little tool here. When that critic comes up and starts to rag on you about something, you get to do this thing where you say, back off. And you can say, I know you are there, I hear what you say, but that is not my truth today. Can you try that? I know you are there, I hear what you say, but that is not my truth today. So let's practice. See, you guys got this down. So I want you to practice this because it adds a lot when you add movement. So would you? Okay? Yeah, or like that. I like yours. You're just like, get away. So everyone do it. I know you are there. I hear what you say. But that is not my truth today. And then you can go and back off. So, because we all have those inner critics come up. And so if you have a song that says, I will be gentle with myself, or if you have a song saying, you know, whatever, you know, you were loved, or anything. And, you know, when I'm talking about music, I'm talking about songs that when you hear them, they're going to drop you into that place of remembering. Because let's face it, we all forget. We all forget that we are these beautiful, divine children of God. That's why we come to church, to be reminded, to be in a room like this with like-minded people who are going to look at you and see the truth of who you are. I mean, isn't that just incredible that you have a place that you can go that everyone knows who you are? They know the truth of who you are. And you know, that's one of the reasons why I love You Are the Face of God. This is God. And what happens for all of us is we go, you know, we just forget. We go off track. And that's why I love the little gentle song, because it's like, how are you going to bring yourself back? You don't bring yourself back with, oh, you idiot, why did you go off that diet? You're so stupid. Come on, come on. No, you have to bring yourself back with gentleness and sweetness and say, it's okay. It's okay, little one. You just kind of messed up a little bit here, but you're going back on track. I mean, that's another spiritual practice. Every morning to wake up and go, good morning, sweetheart. How are you? Put your hand on your heart. How are you? I mean, if you can get one thing from my talk today, to just allow yourself to be gentle and sweet and start a practice in the morning. You know, I have a friend who has a practice that every single night, Noreen, if you're out there listening, every single night, she looks in the mirror and she says, Noreen, I love you. This is what you accomplished today. Or this is what was good about. This is the gift you gave to the world today. And she'll list 2 or 3 things. You know, and it's this practice that she has that every day she sets herself up to look for those things that she's going to talk about at night. And I'm going to give you a little spiritual practice here. This is from my friend, Dr. Rachel Remen. Does anyone know her? Rachel Naomi Remen. We did a workshop yesterday, actually, all about the power of the heart. And we do a monthly online conversation where she talks and I sing, and we're doing all these events together. But one of the exercises that she does that I think is so great to just allow you to be conscious of your heart and how your heart is living in the world. So what you do every day, at the end of the day, in the nighttime, whenever you want to do this, you think back on your day. You just rewind in your mind, and you ask yourself the question, what inspired me today? What inspired me? And you think back, you just this can be a 10-minute exercise, but you go into your heart and you say, what inspired me today? And you just play back, oh, that inspired me when this person said this one line to me. Second question, what surprised me? What surprised me today? But the third one that I really love is what touched my heart. And when you start living your life from a place of looking for what touched my heart today, it drops you down into that place of living in your heart, of being conscious, being aware, of being present. And when we do that, we are present to each other. It could be that what touched your heart was just having eye contact with someone. You know, and I think sometimes that's what we need the most of, is that connection with people, that kindness. And so I make it my duty in the world to walk around and look for kindness and to give kindness. And when I, like, for example, when you're standing in line, you know, at Starbucks, and the barista goes, oh, here's your soy latte, to even just say to that person, thank you, you know, how are you doing today? Thank you. And just having that, like, that split second more connection with that person where you really look at them, how are you? Do you ever have that where you do that and they go, oh, I'm fine. Like you're actually talking to them. And I'm not talking about that woo-woo kind of like you look at them and go, wow, the meanness of me sees the you-ness of you. And we're bonded and we're connected and it's beautiful. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about that extra moment where you really connect. And that's what living in the heart is to me. And so one of the things that I found for me that really touched my heart the most with music was when my friend Janet, some of you might even know Janet Carroll Ryan from years ago. She was a practitioner with the Golden Gate Center. I'm wearing her necklace today. When Janet was making her transition from cancer, she asked all of her girlfriends to help her go through this. Oh, wow, I just got chills. She must be with me right now. She asked all her girlfriends to help her die in a conscious way. And so we all were there all the time, just being with her. And I didn't know. I mean, people were cooking for her and they're doing all these things. And it's like, what's my role? And I realized my role was music. And so I brought my piano and I sang to her every day. I just brought my little portable piano and I would sit in her room, and sometimes she'd be asleep. But I would just sing to her every day. And I remember one day when I was with her, she looked up at me, and one of the things that was happening for her was that it was taking longer for her to pass than she thought. And where we get these timelines, like it's supposed to happen. I remember when my father was dying. At the end, he wasn't speaking. We walked in the room, and he went like this, like it was supposed to happen 3 o'clock, and then it was. But with Janet, she had so much love coming to her every day. In her Facebook posts, people were like constantly, and people were coming by and loving it up. And she one day she said to me, "Why is it taking so long?" And I said, "Janet, have you ever had all of your needs met every moment? We're all here at your beck and call. You have so much love coming to you every day. Why would you want to leave?" And she goes, "You're right. This is just really fabulous." And the hospice nurse called and said, "How are you doing?" And she goes, "Oh, this dying thing is fabulous. I'm just really loving it." But the one thing that she said to me that really touched my heart is she said that all she wanted to know at the end was that she mattered. So I wrote this for her with my friends Karen and Stowe. We wrote this little song for her. Do you know how much you matter? And I say this to all of you. Do you know that you are loved? Do you know you make a difference in the lives you've touched? All those times you felt unworthy in the darkness of your soul, and all those lies that you told yourself, just let them go, let them go, let them go. 'Cause you matter, and you matter. Light and love flows through you. They're shining from your soul. It inspires everyone you meet in ways you'll never know, you'll never know, you'll never know. I can't imagine all you've been through, 'cause I've not walked in your shoes. But you will always have my heart, and I see you. You matter. I hope you all know that about yourself. Yes, you matter. Do you know how much you matter? Do you know that you are loved? Do you know you've made a difference in the lives you've touched? So do you know that you've made a difference in the lives you've touched? Do you know that you matter? And if music can bring you to that place of remembering when you go off track, and you start your day from that place of checking in with your heart, even if you look in the mirror and say, you matter. Who you are makes a difference. That's what it's all about. And so the last spiritual little piece to this that I want to share with you is just knowing. Oh, actually, I found another great quote I just want to give you. I'm going to go a little teeny bit over here. Keep singing. In your heart, no matter what challenges you face, no matter how alone you may feel, just keep singing. Your song is life, an anthem of hope against all odds, an announcement that we are here, even if it's hard to see it in the fog of change. But our voices will carry over the high hills. Our songs will penetrate the shadows. we will hear one another singing, still singing, always singing, and take heart. Do you know this came on my email today? Isn't that wild? Talk about how God works. So the last part is this, is starting your day in gratitude. Because when we start our day in gratitude, that's the foundation of everything good happening to us. And we just affirm, we say, gratitude before me, and gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, and gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. And then you just simply open up your arms and say, I'm so grateful, I'm so grateful, I'm so grateful. Today, let me tell you, I'm so grateful for all of you. I'm so grateful, I'm so grateful. Yes, I am. I'm so grateful. Now, you know, I love putting movements to all my songs. So if you want to do it, it goes like this. Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, to the left, gratitude to the left of me, to the right, gratitude to the right of me, above, gratitude above me, below, gratitude below me, within me, gratitude within, all around me, gratitude all around. Then you open up your arms, you say, I'm so grateful. Then you give yourself some gratitude. I'm so grateful, right to your heart. And you say, for all the people that you love, then you let it go. This is all gratitude. I'm so grateful to yourself. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Now if you want to stand up and wiggle, whatever you want to do. Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, to the right, gratitude to the right of me, above, gratitude above, gratitude, gratitude within me, gratitude all around. I'm so grateful. I'm so to yourself. I'm so grateful. 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 I'm so. Now put your hands over your heart and just close your eyes for a moment and just think about all the ways that you're grateful right now. Think about the people in your life that you're grateful for. See them in your mind's eye. It could be people that you work with, family members, your doggies, your kitties, people in this room, this church, Reverend Jay, person sitting right next to you. Then give it to yourself. Gratitude for yourself. Let's sing it one more time. Oh, gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, to the right, gratitude to the right, above me, gratitude above me, below me, gratitude below me, within me, gratitude within me, around me, gratitude all around. I'm so grateful, I'm so grateful, I'm so grateful, I'm so grateful, grateful, I'm so grateful, I'm so grateful, I'm so grateful. Look around the room and say, I'm so grateful. Just tell people you're grateful. This is your community right here. I'm so grateful. Every day grateful. So just open up your arms. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for all of you, for Lon. Thank you all for listening. I sure appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Aren't we so grateful for Karen Drucker? I'm so glad you did that song because I always think of I will only go as slow as the
Only goes
as fast as the slowest part of me, and to hold myself like a newborn baby child. So that one sticks with me. I hope it sticks with you. And don't forget, you can take a piece of Karen home with you She has CDs. She has a great website, too, and Karen is very gracious with letting us use her music here. That's why a lot of you knew a lot of these songs, right? So now's the time in our service where we share our abundance with each other. We're grateful for your support in advance and what you've already done. We've had both the time, talent, and financial abundance are always wonderful that we all share in our community as well. And then there's always, our wealth and riches that we are just having and calling in more and more to share in abundance, right? So you can donate online to us or text or in person. Our wonderful ushers will come and take anything that you're willing to give us. And we have an affirmation to bless what you're sharing with us today. So if you'll hold it in your hand and say, divine love as me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, and all that I circulate. And so it is.
So can you keep that slide up there for a second? So, yeah, go get the... So I wrote a little chant to this. Divine love as me blesses and multiplies all that I am and all that I have and all that I circulate. And so it is. Let's sing one more time. Divine love as me blesses and multiplies all that I am and all that I have and all that I circulate. And so it is. Okay, the next part is this. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. They have another class. I am so blessed. That's all right. They already know it. It's okay. We don't need a slide. I am so blessed. Sing one more time. I am so blessed. I'm so blessed. I am so blessed. So grateful. I am so grateful for all that I have, for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. Yes, I am so blessed.
Wow, that magic wand really worked.
It does.
It really did. You guys sounded fabulous. Yeah, one more clap first. So remember how I said if you're new that we have a blessing for you? Sorry, I was in the wrong place. So if you're here for the first time, we'd like to acknowledge you. If you're willing, please raise your hand or stand so that we can bring you a gift. All right, welcome. Welcome, welcome. And I am guessing you're coming for the after party, right? Celebrating and honoring. And so we'd just like to say, and if you're online, do we have it up there? We'd like to bless you. We bless you today, knowing that the peace and happiness you seek is also seeking you. We honor your inner radiance as you let your light shine in the world. We are grateful for your presence in our community. And so it is. And then I didn't mention that, our peace pole is out and about. Well, not today. It's here. But if you'd like to have it in your yard, go online and find out how to do that. It has May Peace Prevail on Earth in 4 different languages on it. And so it's a great way to represent peace in our community and remind your neighbors that peace can be the truth of their life. So finally, I want to say our community affirmation. Repeat after me, please. Something wonderful is happening through me right now. I am led by Spirit. I am guided by wisdom. I am protected by love.
Protected by love.
I am here to be a blessing.
I am here to be a blessing.
I am so grateful.
I am so grateful.
And so it is. And do you want them to stand for our closing song?
If you feel it would.
Oh, this is a quiet one.
No, it's not a quiet one. We'll start off quiet. And if you feel moved, then you can stand up.
Okay.
So let me teach it to you. I think you know this one. You already know? Well, then stand up. Here we go. Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. That's it. Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Acapella, here we go. Let there be peace. Put your hands together. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world. Now one more time. Here we go. Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand. 3 times now. We are making a new world. What? I didn't hear you. What? We are making a new world. Declare it. We are making a new world. And so it is, and so we are.
And as you go forward today, please remember that we are making a new world now. Know with me that Spirit moves with you, in and around you, through you. And know that you are always guided, protected, and honored and loved as the piece of Spirit that you are, making the world a new world now. And so it is.
It's a little exit music, that's all.
Welcome to the Napa Valley Center for Spiritual Living. We are a vibrant, inclusive, and spiritual community that seeks to live intentionally, love unconditionally, and see God in all people and in all faiths. We believe the work we do in prayer and in the community creates a world that works for all cultures, races, orientations, and faiths. For over 60 years, we have practiced thinking globally and acting locally to help awaken humanity to its spiritual magnificence. Annually, hundreds of people actively participate in our services, classes, events, and in our Spanish-speaking ministry. And we are training the next generation of spiritual leadership in our ministerial school. In the last few years, because of apparent divisions politically and socially, and because of threats to basic human rights, we have magnified our application of Science of Mind principles with engagement and compassionate action in the greater Napa Valley community. Our members have participated in women's marches, pride events, and we have hosted speakers on racial issues. We have empowered and mentored diverse leaders in our community and given scholarships to diverse ministerial students. We have donated over 4,000 pounds of food to our local food bank. Our spiritual director, Reverend Jay Lang, has facilitated an interfaith leadership group to hold public prayer vigils and 9/11 commemorations in participation with Jews, Muslims, and Christians. We have fostered the creation of a beloved community in the larger Napa Valley area by honoring community heroes at events and tithing to and partnering with a dozen different nonprofits that share our vision. Together, we've created a Martin Luther King Day of Service where over 1,200 participated in community service annually. The leadership of our parent organization, the Centers for Spiritual Living, headquartered in Golden, Colorado, recognized our community for all of the outstanding, compassionate work we've been doing over the last few years with the 2022 Meritorious Community Award. As we move forward to do this work of the heart, to awaken the world to its spiritual magnificence, will you join us as we continue to ascend to new heights and create a world that works for everyone?